Alright, so welcome back to the channel. I was finally able to find a program or software if you will that can record clean gameplay that is the full screen. It does so at 60 FPS hopefully and is generally easier to work with. I know most people use OBS Studio but for the life of me, I can't get that piece of shit to work correctly. The Windows game bar also isn't quite as good. This will be a relatively short video just to go over my progress so far. I'm almost at 15,000 battle rating, which is solid for about 2 weeks of playing the game. I find that the 30s have gotten stale for me. I want to move on to the 40s and see where this game takes me. Back when I started playing the mobile version developed by GIA, the game used to give you a buttload of experience books just for doing in-game events. So, it was much easier to level. You could reach level 50 in few days after joining. With this game, I have to play the multiplayer dungeons, which is easier since I now get some help. I believe 3 or so runs could get me to level 40, but getting someone to carry me 3 times in a row is pushing it. Now that the game has loaded, let's get it. I did see an event that gave you the crystalloids needed for making level 40 normal gears. Now if this thing would just bloody load. There is a neat login event here, though the rewards leave very little to be desired. The loading thing is probably due to the screen recorder. The game and the recording software fight for dominance. Who will win the love of the CPU? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. These exchanges are not bad. Although, I wish they gave out enough of these legendary SYLPH shards or mechanical shards. I get that it's a money-making move, but damn. These are what caught my eye and will probably make me save these mechanical shards. I do have 3, but the game says I have none. This will probably cut my farming time in half. In the mobile version, you could purchase as many of the crystalloids as you needed from the guild shop with no daily limits. I ended up skipping the level 40 set because you could power level to 50 without breaking a sweat. With this game, I can't skip the level 40 set because as hard as it is to get, it is easier than the 50 set, and it'll make you strong enough to get the 50 set without needed to be carried like a baby. Here is my toon. I know I said 15,000 but 14.3 is pretty 15. Quick math. There is a lot of loading because of the recording software. Just bear with me. If you've made it this far, like, share, subscribe if you like the video. I will get a more natural sounding TDS voice since I know this voice isn't the best. For now, we're stuck with Microsoft David Desktop English United States. I wish I could use the female one, but the MP3 clip defaults to David. I don't know why I went back to look at that event. I mean, it's alright like. I'll be showing a bit of the honor I got thanks to Guild Battle. I would have made enough honor to get the champion title, but we had this crazy blackout countrywide that made it impossible. I hate missing Guild Battle because it's one of the most rewarding game modes next to World Boss, and similar to the Catacombs, it is essential as a newer player. These are my astrals and I'm satisfied with them since astrals typically don't bolster your battle rating as a newer player. They'll give you small incremental boosts which are nice, but the real juice is the percentage-based astrals like Determination, Will Destroyer, and Ruthlessness. Guild skills on the other hand give you nice boost, in terms of gold spent. It is a bit pricey, but unlike astrals, you don't need to gamble and waste your gold. Guild Battle gives you some contribution which you can use on top of your own gold to level up the skills. I usually level them one at a time to get a more well-rounded toon. I believe my math is good now since 14.5 can be rounded up to 15. Which means I'm almost at 15,000 battle rating. I did manage to push all the way through to level 40 of the Catacombs, and man, those mobs were hell. As a knight, only one multi-target skill that is on a 50-second cooldown, it gets tired real quick. You can take a lot of damage, which is nice, but since you don't dish out that much, the fights can drag and drag. So, that is 200 times 4 which is 800. 120 times 4 which is 360. That is like 1200 crypt tokens which is crazy. I make around 18 token a day, so around 2 months just to finish the level 40 set. Plus, some insignia. Holy shit man, that is really demoralizing. If I didn't know any better, I would just quit. Thanks for watching or listening to my thoughts and opinions. I like video essay or commentary stuff on YouTube, and that's the end goal, but with this game. Here is the software I use. It's pretty good and I recommend it for anyone who wants content creation.